YouTube. Our world is loading in, and we're getting ready for another episode of Easygoing Survival. So this is episode 26, and today we're going to be starting one of the last farms we have to build on this server, or on this world. I know it's kind of hard to believe. I can go through a list with you guys in just 1 second, but yeah, um, we're almost done with the farming stage of this series, unfortunately. And I'm kind of sad, but we still have a lot of that to go. But it is one of the last big farms we're gonna have to build. Thinking about it. Um, but yeah, let's get right into this video. So we'll be building the Ocean Monument Farm, our Guardian Farm, or starting that process. I think I already said that. But basically, we'll be clearing the monument in this video. Um, but we're gonna be using redstone. We're using Mango's design to clear the Ocean Monument, and then what we'll do. And then we're gonna also build the sand duper, probably also Mango's design, in today's episode. And yeah, I'm gonna go get some stuff together, and I'll be back in just 1 second. Alright guys, we are back, and we're going on to a sand duper test world I created. So this sand duper is based off a design I saw by a guy called Half Slab Bacon. He built it on his Let's Play world. I'll link his channel down in the description. It's really good. I suggest checking it out. But yeah, this sand duper is pretty nice. If you turn it on here, you can see that the sand, you can kind of see it's a little jittery, which means it's an entity, which we can tell by this. You can see the little entity lines there, that's an entity. And if we were to hop into the end dimension, you will see that we could pick up already like 3 sacks of sand in just a little bit of time. And yeah, it worked extremely well. I'm very happy with the design. I might do the tutorial on it. I'll have to modify this. This is right here good for my world though. I only want 3 sides to the farm anyways. So what we're going to do now, guys, is we're actually going to build this up on our world. So I'm just going to build this thing up and start collecting sand because we're going to need like 20 double chests. And even though this thing produces like 3 in 10 minutes, I'm not going to do manual or automatic collection system just because I think that's a little too overpowered. So we will have to spend a lot of time, unfortunately. And just like that, we have constructed the sand duper. So as you can see, it's basically an exact replica of the one we built on the creative test world. It works great. See if we hopped into the end after I ran this for like 30 seconds. We should see that we get a bunch of sand actually. Yeah, it worked extremely well. I'm quite happy with the result. So yeah. Let me relog real quick. There's a weird glitch where when I change dimensions, my elytra won't activate until I relog. So if I do that, and I can fly over here. Alright, so yeah, the sand duper is working great. I have a bunch of shulker boxes now that I need to fill up. So I think I'll start working on this. I'm going to take a little bit break, just AFK this while I do other things. I'm going to start collecting some sand. And yeah, and then after this, I'm going to head off to the Ocean Monument, get that linked up with the Nether and the Nether. And then I will start working on the automatic Ocean Monument filler device. So it should be pretty fun. And yeah, I'll be back in just one moment once I'm over at the Ocean Monument after AFKing here for a little bit. Alright guys, we are back. I'm sorry that it's a little dark. But yeah, I don't have a bed, so I cannot sleep unfortunately. So sorry if it looks a little dark when the video is up on YouTube. But we have started work on the AFK thing. So basically, what we've done so far is just basically done the first part that transported them this way. I still have to make a bunch of flying machines, so I'll go out this way. Basically, the way it works is you stand here, and the dropper will give you some sand, and you just start pushing it. And this frosted ice right here simulates the sand filling up, and eventually get pushed all the way down here until it triggers. And these conveyor belts just keep moving it basically until it triggers this observer, which then will get pushed into the second area. And eventually it'll reach down some flying machines. It'll take it all the way to the other end. But yeah, guys, this is the machine. It's actually a lot simpler than I thought it was going to be the build. I think that's because it's very monotonous. So if I do it once, I was able to do all the other ones again, just because it's very easy to memorize that pattern. But I'm gonna build all the flying machines, guys. Get this thing finished, and we'll talk about what we're gonna do for the rest of the episode. All right, guys, we are back, and the sun is coming out again. So I think, yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. Yeah, we've recorded 2 clips a night so far. I'm very sorry about that. So yeah, it's coming along nicely. You can see I made a little bit more progress over here. So what you see over here is what is known as the flying machine. So I'll take the sand all the way down there. So let me just kind of explain how this system works, because you might not understand. So let me get some sand. I actually have some already. Alright, so basically I'll be standing here, and this will be basically periodically spitting out sand to me, right? And let me just take that out. So I'll have the sand in my inventory. I'll be holding down right click, like so, and it'll get pushed across, and it will fill in the ocean, like so, and eventually it will reach all the way, like built up all the way down here, and the observer will hit, and then this block of sand will be pushed across, like so, and it'll just continue the progress over and over again. And these things right here, if we you can see that whenever we do that, the sand gets pushed across like so. So this basically just keeps it going. So as you can see, if we turn the system on again, yeah, you'll see it is a little difficult when that happens, but you can hear it working away down there, which is good because I haven't actually tested it yet. So that's how that system works. So then you probably know eventually, after this gets pushed across a bunch of times out in this direction, it'll eventually reach the push limit. And this is where this comes in. So the sand will reach here, and there's actually an activation line. So every single time the sand reaches that end, then these things will be sent off and back even if the sand's not there. And we'll drag the sand over however many blocks it needs to go. So that's how the flying machines work. They work. I haven't tested those out because we have to put the extra lines in, which send them back so they don't go way off in the distance. But yeah, that's how the system works so far. I'll show you how it works completely when we get to the end. But once again, once this observer activates, you see basically if it was sand there, it would not have that block stay up. But yeah, it works extremely well. I'm very happy so far with it. It's actually gone very smoothly. I definitely recommend building this. But I'm going to finish up the activation line for this and also the receiving one down there. And I'll be back in just 1 second. Alright guys, we're in the middle of our first test and it's going. It's going. Will it work? Oh, it's coming back. It's coming back. It's good. Sorry, I'm adjusting the mic right now. Sorry if you hear something. All those little blocks there are ghost blocks. So why didn't that come back? Oh no. Oh lord. Oh lordy. Let me try relogging. If this didn't work, I have to rebuild 4 flying machines. This is gonna suck. It didn't work, did it? No. Damn it. Okay, well, I'll go figure this out, I guess. Let's go find out why this didn't work. He's not lined up. Damn it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. 1 block cost me 3 flying machines. 1 block, look. Dang it. Let's see if I can get some of these flying machines back. Alright, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. That still just sucks. Ooh. Alright. I should be able to fix this pretty easily. I have to separate the flying machines and then just kind of send them back individually. So it shouldn't be too bad. But yeah, that is kind of annoying right there. Alright, well, I'm going to fix all these issues, guys, and I'll be back once the machine's completely done, which it almost is. After I fix this, I just add a chain of hoppers, and that should be it. But I will be back in just one moment. Alright, guys, we are back, and the system is fully working now. Yeah, I'm very happy with it. I've set up this, so all the sand will slowly pour into this dropper right here. And yeah, I can sit here AFK, like so, and all that sand will be spit out at me. So I'm gonna empty all those shulker boxes. It'll probably take a few hours, honestly. As you can see, we already filled up the first layer, and we'll go on to the second one, and so on and so forth. But the thing is working like a charm. But we do have to prevent stuff like that from happening, so that should work. I will probably replace this olive. So look there. Put in some full blocks just to be safe, just because we do not want, trust me, we do not want anything bad to happen while we're sitting here AFK with all our items on us. But yeah, I'm actually, speaking of that, I am going to empty all my items in the chest and go AFK and get this basically clear, and then we can see how the episode's doing at that point. But yeah, I'll be back in just one moment. And yep, take all this armor off, put this in this chest, and yeah. The only thing left we have to do is basically to torch up this island and clear those trees, which I'll do for chests anyways, probably. And yeah, then we can clear this monument, and in the next episode we can build a guardian farm. I can really, honestly cannot wait to have a guardian farm. Ooh, it's going to be a lot of fun, and I'll see you all in just one moment. I gotta stop doing this, you know? Gotta stop doing that. Alright guys, we're back, and let's just say, so far it has been a big success. This entire monument, which would have taken hours upon hours of placing sand, has been placed in hours and hours of me being asleep and at work. So I'm very happy with the results so far. This is the morning the next day. I AFK'd through the night. And yeah, I have a couple tips for you guys when you're using this farm. I want to like unplug my mouse. My mouse is kind of on its last legs. I've had it for a few years now. So you have a couple tips. First things first, if you think you have enough sand, get 4 more shulker boxes at least. I know for a fact that I filled this thing up once. I filled it up the here a second time, and that was not enough sand to fill this thing up. So I've had to make a couple extra trips. It shouldn't take that much longer. I mean, we have very little left. We have that little section in the corner. For whatever reason, this side really lacking, I guess. I'm not sure why. It should be somewhat symmetrical, I guess. But I'm going to continue to AFK this, and worst case scenario, if come tonight I'll just manually place this. I mean, this amount of sand is much, much less, because I could just use sponges as well. But yeah, we have this entire area cleared. It's very easy to clear the rest of this. You just use some torches, in case you're wondering. And yeah, it should go pretty well. And I'm going to keep finishing this up, guys. I might have more progress, the entire thing done. Kind of depends on how much time I have left, because I have to upload this in about 24 hours. So yeah, it kind of depends on how much we get done, because I have to edit the video tomorrow morning and then get it uploaded. So yeah, depends on how much more we can get done today. I do have to work, and I'm doing some other stuff, but I just need to AFK this. That's the only issue. So I'm going to continue to AFK here. Hopefully this will be done soon. We'll never have to AFK for this long again. And yeah, I'll continue to place down some more sand. Alright guys, I'll see you in 1 second. Alright guys, we're back, and well, it is finished. This thing actually broke. I'm not sure why. I had run out of sand, so I only didn't place 6 stacks. But I basically filled in a small section, basically just over here. And yeah, I just had to clear out this area of sponge. It was quite easy, actually. Yeah. So what we have to do now is essentially clear out the entire ocean monument. all this sand has to go, but that will be easier than you might think. We don't have to mine it with our shovel. Um, yeah, it's actually a lot easier than it says, and the guy in the video says it should only take about, he says, if you're fast, um, 40 minutes. I'm not sure if that's true or not. We'll have to see. But we're going to try to do that as fast as possible. What we use is redstone dust. And I'm just need to get some torches to mark corners. Because we have to mark the corners first. The most important thing, because you don't want to accidentally break the wall and have a bunch of water pour in. That'd be a pain. So I'm going to dig on the corners first. But after I show you this method, it's quite cool. You probably know it if you've done this before. It's probably pretty basic. You use redstone dust to break all the sand. And yeah, let's go find out if this works or not. So yeah, I can't wait to clear all this out. I'll probably clear this out once I mark the corners. Let's get all my redstone back. Okay, so right here is the corner. And what you basically do is you come over here and you put this just like that. And you can just do this a ton of times. Just kind of just go ham on this stuff. And yeah, you just continually do this. I mean, if you look, I'll look how much damage we've already done. I've already gotten like a bunch of sand back. So yeah, basically I gotta go around doing this. I can collect all this redstone dust back once I'm done, which I definitely will. I have a witch farm. And yeah, I'm gonna clear all this stuff. I'm gonna clear this out. I'm gonna see how much stuff I can get done before I have to record the last clip. Dang it. Okay, well. That's annoying. Yeah, I accidentally forgot to bring fireworks, so I have to build up again and place down more sand. But yeah, I'm going to break all this redstone that I want to keep all that stuff. Let me just place the shopper box down. So yeah, I'm just going to do as much clearing as I can. This will all be done by the next episode. But I want to have one more clip where I have made some significant progress in clearing the monument out. But we have to clear the redstone out, clear the sand, and actually clear the ocean monument itself. So it will take quite a bit. The ocean monument part will be tough because I'll be fighting guardians. I need to brew up some potions and stuff. And I'll have to be using my sponges for that. But it should be pretty fun, and I'll be back when I have some more progress done to end off the episode, unfortunately, as well. Alright, guys. Once again, if I can end this clip, I just don't want to... We're just going to craft some chests real quick. So yeah, I'm going to do all that stuff. And I'll be back in just one moment. And I remembered, I'm going to grab these fireworks. And I have to stop doing that. I'll be back now. I'm very sorry about this, guys. Alright, guys, we're back, and we're going to start work. We're going to end off the episode here. So I have a little over half of the farm cleared. And yeah, it's going pretty. It's going fairly well. I'm very happy with it so far. Now I'm kind of stuck down here, though. So yeah, I will continue to clear this so we can get started on that guardian farm in the next episode. And we can have access to sea lanterns, and we can do some more building tasks over at our new cave. That's the reason why we need this in particular, is for those sea lanterns. So guys, I'm going to let you guys go, and I hope you have an easygoing day, and I'll catch you all later. Goodbye.